Hey guys, this is the last deck in the Advanced Beginner Intermediate series that I've made. And this deck, not everyone might have the cards because these cards, there's a lot of cards from Arena 7 in this deck, and it is a filthy deck. This will work. Giant as a tank, Prince to do damage, Dark Prince for splash, Valkyrie for splash, 3 Musketeers as the surprise card, Zap direct damage, Arrows direct damage, and Spear Golems just to keep it cheap. And this deck, I've used it many times. I'm actually mastered this deck, and before, like in March, there used to be a good deck. The best deck used to be P.E.K.K.A Double Prince with P.E.K.K.A with Princess and Ice Wizard on one side with the Double Princess charging on the other side. And I've got to tell you, Double Princes are a filthy combination. Dark Prince for splash to get rid of the small units that the Prince is vulnerable to, and Prince to do a lot of damage to get rid of the barbarians or and stuff like that, or Valkyrie and stuff like that that the Dark Prince is vulnerable to. So it's a really good combination. You guys should try it. If you have Dark Prince and regular Prince, you should try it. You should try it out. So I'm gonna go into the replay where I totally destroyed this guy using this deck. So here it is. It was filthy. So, as you can see, I didn't get the best starting hand. You should never, when you're using this deck, you should never drop the 3 Musketeers first. Because that just shows them that you have the card, and it'll give them time to react. It'll give them the time to react next time you drop it down. And so here he starts off with a Giant Wizard combination after I dropped the Giant. I don't understand that because he put the Wizard in front of the Giant, and that was pretty bad by him. So I wait till, and he puts an Ice Wizard for backup on the Giant. Now the Wizard died, and the Giant's doing a lot of damage. So I wait till the Ice Wizard locks onto the Valkyrie, and then I put the Prince down to get rid of it. And now I have a huge push going down. I have the double Princes. See, look at that. The Prince would have been vulnerable to those Spear Gobs, but the Dark Prince just destroyed it. He puts a Bomber as a last effort, and he gets the Prince, which does the most damage out of all of them, but the Valkyrie gets rid of it. And on the other side, the Giant does a lot of damage by itself with only the Valkyrie to defend against it. And here I put the Spear Golems take out the Valkyrie. And then here I put a Giant to distract the Musketeer and soak up all that damage from the Musketeer, so that way we don't lose a tower. Now I put a Valkyrie. I wait till the Ice Wizard locks onto the Giant and put a Valkyrie on the top of it, so to get rid of it. And here I'm just gonna drop he drops a Wizard way too early. He should have waited a bit. And I dropped the Prince now because there's no point in anymore. Because there's no point in waiting anymore because he has no elixir. You can see I still have an elixir advantage. So right now I have Giant and Prince on the tower, and the Giant does a lot of tanking for the Prince. And now, see how the Prince is kind of ranged, and the Prince doesn't take shots from both towers, and the Prince finishes it off. And this guy, I don't know how he made it to Royal Arena playing with his play style, and basically that's a 3 crown win for me in before double elixir, so under 2 minutes. So I didn't drop 3 Musketeers once that game, so that's not a great example of how to use 3 Musketeers, but once you take a tower, you can put in the crack right here. You can put in the crack near where the versus is right now. You can put it right there, and it'll totally destroy the second tower, or the second arena tower. So that's a little trick to use 3 Musketeers. So basically, thanks guys for watching, and you guys should try this deck out. This deck is filthy, and it really works.